of a good lay of the land here. They're going to explore behind. There is still going to be utility in the way, so it won't be completely carte blanche. But for now, they're going to get that A-side control. Plant should be in. Not too many threats.
I love this flank from GIANTX here. I think that if you're going to play a retake, you have to come in with a flank here. And they're in a good spot. They're getting pushed, though.
Yeah, you can. It looks like Heretics want to take space away, maybe feeling that there is that flank coming in, but again, GIANTX, step for step, kind of matching that energy, sitting a little passive, and now the push comes in through. Oh, Purpo! That was a bloody good attempt. We are down to just Woot now in a 1v2. It ain't going to be easy. Turns the flash and finds another!
He's been a bit all over the place with his kind of agents and roles.
Yep, absolutely.
It seems like the ISO is one of the agents that he's going to be fine on.
More of that, please. Take a bit of that.
First stage!
Take a risk, and he's not alone in this matter. Exploring through middle, the pressure coming towards Garage. It's Woot to try and take the fight, spams away, Benji on the claim. Trade comes in and the ult did go through. Now that found nothing. Very little reward here for Purpo.
Runner's on his...
Oh, the timing of that. I thought MiniBoo might have had him then, kind of in between the pages, but Runner's positioning here could be nasty. Now the Owl drone going to go up, will reveal position, but the spam's just right. Cloud and Runner in unison, making them sweat here. Now keep in mind, this was a bonus for Heretics, but it did have some bite to it. Couple of rifles littered around. Now if it gets more costly, I start looking at this as a very good round. Boom,
Nothing on the recon, so we can see Woot not going to actually pull the ult, and he's going to be able to save it for the post plant now. But again, GIANTX pushing down the center of the map, like you're saying. Nice little flank here.
Yeah, they're so quick to this. The tempo of this game has been excessively high so far. Wait patiently. I think Woot might get a good idea of what's coming. Still has that ult ready, as you highlighted. Didn't burn early, but might need to utilize now. As it stands, GIANTX taking over long. The site's going to get smaller here, and Woot going to be put into a corner. Tries to fight forward, falls for it. GIANTX, they get the way in the door. It's MiniBoo to fight back. But at this point, it's a 3v3. It's going to get hectic here. Crunching towards the site. This pressure up long is working perfectly. Purpo, tomaszy, removing them player by player. Boom! I really like seeing it. And again, you look at this aggression down A long. All of them moving together. One player left on the other side of the map. And of course, they're not going to challenge. We are in the retake meta, to say the least. Ult going to go in. And again, very little value.
Nothing.
Yep. So that's, you look at this purchase, maybe banking on a little bit of damage from Woot there. The only one with the Guardian, everyone else on the Stingers. We have been seeing them look better though. Yampi certainly looked fantastic with it. Westside, going to be pressured towards CT. Can they fight forward or are they held back once again? Cloud is getting the info. He's getting a lot of info here. Westside trying to play it forward. RieNs catching him in the smoke. Time to play in, but Heretics digging in their heels. They're not going to give up the site without a fight. But this time, it's down to just tomaszy. He did well here, but that's just pushing those extremities quite often. As it stands, MiniBoo spotting one. Having a little glance around, clearing through sewer, spots him again, should have the info, and there it is, the combination of the ults we were waiting for, and it's rewarded. RieNs gonna connect towards Cloud. The site is open and available. Do they try and play it back in? They do. MiniBoo is here, however, and that smoke near on complementary if they try and play towards Hell. But they're trying to cut through the other side, play it from Graffiti, play towards Quad, but the vision, it's blocked. Doubling up, they fight towards sewer, and it's gone as a 1-for-1, but it's down to a 4v3. Runner, tomaszy, and Westside trying to hold on, and Woot's having none of it. Westside last one alive, and he's not all that near. Held back by CT.
Got the spike.
They take their time building those ults back up.
30 seconds left. Spike
There's going to be a save from Westside. I think.
I'm sorry. Oh,
Cloud, he's still... A lot. Cloud ooping IGL. Not sure, you know, we'll have to see how this goes for the rest of the game, but that's very intensive to play the Euro up. Lovely from tomaszy though.
tomaszy, he's finding impact. But do we get put into a retake scenario with that operator in play? You can see how far away Cloud is. He's going to have a long time to come over here. Paranoia is great. Westside will have to rescind away from the site. Actually, does he play it out of the smoke? He does! Great trade, and the stall towards long gives him some isolated fights. Cloud gets caught, though. So hard to clear with that operator, and now the ult going to come in, potentially trying to reveal the intentions of the remainder.
Boo has tried a step, so he can also go into heaven if he wants to here. Open plan. It's going to be a very difficult puzzle for Westside to solve here.
Bet you like Westside.
Westside.
Yeah. What's your favourite?
It's James Blunt.
Cage triggered.
The lore behind James Blunt and you is wild. Westside will be slowly working in, but this, you can see the positions. How do you pry them out of here? He can't really get any more information, and he is purely at the mercy of the others. Benji, and now it feels weirdly silent. It didn't get it a half though, so GIANTX have stalled out a little bit. Their economy's not looking pretty. We haven't found that layer of adaptation. tomaszy, in my mind again, having a nice little performance here, good impact, but that's nowhere near enough to convert. GIANTX, come on. Needed a bit more from you guys here. This was your choice. This was meant to be your arena. Cloud makes a wild play. And it's Purpo this time. Can he outdo Woot? When it comes to the statistics of these ults, he certainly can. But Woot is still providing value at the same time. Matching kill for kill, taking space, opening up this C site. And do they then take it? Do they walk into the area that he's carved through? But tomaszy has also found a little bit of space. Unfortunate on the angle, Woot was controlling that the entire time. And now really the carpet's rolled out.
He's stabilizing.
This strat was crazy. Just Woot solo up, he's just feeling it.
Look, if you've got a player on a tear, you're going to let him go.
It's you and me.
Statistics, here we go. Mini lock-in.
Come on.
Woot, don't make me look... No! No! I don't want to hear it.
My eye test is, I'm a genius. Like, my eye test is so good.
God, and so humble as well, but it was enough
X
to
are stacked towards the middle of the map. They're going to have to play retake again on A, which is not a fun position to be in. They do have the tail ult in, and they do have flanks coming in, which is good case scenario. But Heretics should be aware of these flanks by now.
Has to be on the protocol list. Has to be known. Runner still has ult as well. Spike's now down, spotting too close by, and it's Boo to draw blood. Purpo's gone, the flank is noted, it's been found! RieNs, gorgeous work. Catching two, perfectly complementing the positioning as well. Runner's still doing well here though. Cloud needs to find some impact, needs to find some work. As the numbers just fine. It'll totally be fine. They're going to turn around. Oh my god, they turn around. Oh my good god, it's still fine though. Boo's gone down, but do they expect more? They've got, oh they don't! Please turn around and take a look at this. How did this just occur? We're down to a 2v2 and it's all gone Pete Tong. As Westside going to fall, as Cloud left alive. And this could have been redemption. This could have been a stepping stone back in. Maybe Cloud can still do it.
Time to jump.
Spike, a bit of a worrying spot. And Woot left in the 1v1.
Well.
Just don't think of it as an ult.
30 seconds left.
Timing's curious now as well, trying to keep a beat on where Cloud was and keep that internal clock ticking in the right manner. First spot found. Cloud needs to be the one to aggress here. 17 seconds. The pressure's on him, and you can see it. It's tough. And Woot's going to make.
Yeah,
and they got to make it count. You know what I mean? You can't go down 11-3. This is where they're going to try and take their stand. A simplistic approach towards the A site.
Heretics are pushed out though, and so GIANTX will be favored here in this post, despite the weapon disadvantage. I think they're fine.
Stingers have been looking more and more lethal.
That's big to get down the shield.
That's very true. Run up, trying to get the timing right as well.
There's really just the paranoia here on the retake.
Paranoia can be pretty tasty. When's he going to get burnt? Boo, worried about the flank. Got to be worried about what in front here. Woot's going to find tomaszy, and here we go. Paranoia goes in. Woot doing so well. These Bulldogs making them look like light work, but finally they fight back. But Cloud, again, just
kind of ticking the boxes, I would say. So you can see that here too. The Heretics have stacked to the wrong place.
How long do they? Oh.
Cover going out.
Okay, MiniBoo, pretty nice.
Yeah, Cloud was just
nice.
desperate to make a fake kind of work there, but he didn't need to do what he just did. So it looks like C is going to be the finish, but Heretics already shifted to that C side of the map already.
Already over here, Purpo. Kind of has to give away the game either way, but Heretics looking for the pre-take almost. Runner gonna find Woot, and it's just traded out. They're just going blow for blow here. Bodies dropping on the ground as Runner in Westside's position. Oh man, that's almost unfortunate timing. Could have had a teed up kill, but has to turn his attention back. Boo on the flank is gonna find the man as Runner now left in a 1v3 to try and claw back some pride in this map. This was their choice. This scoreline certainly wasn't how they saw this going. Is Runner now with 3 targets, 2 to the left and 1 to the right. Spots a player, takes him down. It has to be nothing short of an ace here for Runner. And And this reposition is heavenly, but they've read it. They've read it so damn well. This 3 players by pillar, though. That's quite a few. I'll find you.
Yeah, GIANTX are gonna end up towards the site that is stacked, so worrying for them. But they're playing mature, holding this heaven. The split's gonna come through with the Teo Sabers now.
But surely you're putting a question mark with, well, where are they? They're not going to give us the sites. They've got to know they're by pillar, but how do they clear it? As it stands, Cloud is just going to try and face check it, finding 2 for himself, but suddenly through the smoke comes Woot. Oh, a little star points on that one, but the rest of Heretics doing what they do best as well, flooding back in, working together as Woot still firing here. Not quite the pistol god this round. It was Runner put in a 1v2 with 25 HP, trying to time it on the pillar. Don't think he's quite got that right. As top side of it, tomaszy looking for maybe a way out of this predicament, because Woot's getting curious. Spots a barrel, spots a player. Might work for Woot, can dip away now, doesn't need to overextend. They've exchanged space. But westside looks like he wants to fight, and that felt individual. This feels fractured. Purpo now on his own, looking for some support here. tomaszy trying to come over, and we're into the ult. Oh Lord, here we go. Statistics. It wasn't the cleanest, but there we go, we're good. Runner and Purpo now outnumbered, but certainly not outgunned yet. A valiant attempt. Playing this like deathmatch now, it feels like Woot getting super aggy here, but the smoke not that complimentary, so Cloud is rewarded. And the battle for mid, as it stands, over here. And RieNs does have ult too.
30 seconds left.
Waiting for that split, but it's mostly through heaven. Gonna force Boo a little further forward, but he wants to shoulder this, and he's going to spot 1. Does try and stick around, but now it's... What? tomaszy... Ooh, what's gone on?
He's TP'd into the ult.
Cage triggered.
It's not pretty, but it's fine. It's a 2v2. It's
He's got
the most possible round we've seen so far, it feels like. MiniBoo and Benji coming back on over. Still a bit of kit for MiniBoo, but on the other side, Runner does have the ult. Westside as well, setting up a little bit of util on the site.
Westside might be caught by MiniBoo in the open here. So I'm interested what Runner's how he's gonna trigger this ult.
Oh God! Oh my God! I don't know why I'm going nuclear. I'm so oh.
Okay, so that's use the TP behind. Every angle is just...
I almost feel for him, right? It's like, you know, I didn't love that mid look there, but even that, right? Trying to play in towards A, and you've just got not even a high-low, just set up like that. It's rough, and they're going to be feeling the scoreline. Of course, that timeout was not a comfortable one, right? And Boo's just checked that smoke. He knows no one's gone in, so it feels baity at best. The next 2 players are comfortable towards heaven. The timing now causing MiniBoo to look away for a moment. Woot now needs to be careful. Is alone. The crossfire has been dismantled. Paranoia comes in, does not quite go how it wants. MiniBoo outdone by Cloud. Maybe correcting the ship slightly and maybe not. No, can't clear Boo backside. And they knew where Purpo was earlier. Last man standing would have to go nuclear. Feels like we can't get them on the same page. Benji challenged. Holding towards heaven. GIANTX given a little bit of room to work in middle, but all of the ways forward are still being held.
Yeah, Heretics quite comfortable. They've got information outside of A, and now Woot's just got his eyes on vents, so not too uncomfortable position for Heretics here.
MiniBoo. They're being challenged, trying to be stalled out with at least the pain shell. They've used a lot to try and fight towards heaven. This crunch towards B's coming in. 3 players still posted here from Heretics as GIANTX are knocking on the door. Got to get that timing right, get that spacing right, get the trades right. And MiniBoo just waiting down below, unthreatened, unfazed. Hills and Weber.
Yeah.
Ain't no mini,
Get on my level. Like I'm casting, I'm not even coaching.
I quite like this from tomaszy though, but Woot's here. Woot was behind you. Oh dear. Oh, okay, finally a fight back. Woot didn't just manage to magically kill 3. This is actually player advantage towards GIANTX. This could be the one. Oh, I mean, RieNs is just about everyone else, and the TP coming in, they don't know about it, they can't hear it, Boo! Surprise! He's right behind you! It was perfect! The coordination, the ideas, everything! And you've just watched poetry in motion as Runner is left. The tail between his legs. Oh, mate.
I've never wanted a player to win a round so much.
You're banking on Runner here?
I'm not banking on it, but I want him to. Please.
Boo's having a look though, isn't he? Boo's looking at it. He's gone, yes, he's been walkabouts for some time. Where's he off to?
30 seconds left.
Okay, runner, we're going a little CT. Oh. I'm seeing RieNs get curious though. But runner hits that. No, he doesn't. Yeah, that was pretty good, isn't it? To be fair, as a caster, sometimes you do see these moments, you're like, yeah, he's going to do something nuts here, isn't he? And it's just like, yep. That is amazing. I get, you know what? We're calling it a Shiko. Maybe this is what they need. Oh, Boo. Spotting at least one. Does he note the second? Maybe.
Purple is slipping that way.
Yeah, Purple's a little bit ahead. Maybe they can work around that. Oh god, he's just going to get caught by. Oh, hello. Oh, that's what I want to see. Show me some of that fire there, Purple. The guy can hit these sort of shots. The paranoia is good. Benji, he's still alive. Slippery to get back into the ult there.
And having the Teo alive as well. Teo has the ult.
Planted.
Gonna get the Sabos too. Good post plant here from GIANTX.
He's starting to get better at these ults here.
He's heard me.
He has. He's not happy with what you've been saying. There we go. Where are we off to now? Got to go quite far here. Chooses to go forwards rather than backwards. And we might just see GIANTX finally getting into... Oh no. Benji. Relax. The paranoia is nice. And RieNs just got... I didn't even see that. I must have missed that on the UI, but Boo's been cleared. Okay, this is looking better, but they still got to get past RieNs on an operator. Just a pixel shown is enough here. Expects the TV. Oh,
my God.
You can't deal with this guy. Goes for another weapon. Tried to cycle through all three, playing gun game. Now we're down to a 2v2, though. Plant's going to be coming in. I don't know if that gets denied here. Don't think the paint shell's quite there. No. So now MiniBoo and Woo trying to work it back through. Runner on the other side, and as is westside. Runner's got that operator locked in on Heaven.
He's just clearing through CT together. They're gonna have the wall from Woot. Interested to see how they use this. Whether it's a scout through elbow.
Found my wife.
Side. Set up Runner maybe here. Nice from Runner. Maintain for the rest of the year. They're just speeding up on him. Purpo's gonna be put right under test. MiniBoo hunting. Gonna go straight back towards the pistol in hand. Purpo turns around and catches him. I thought he was dead to rights, but not the case. We're gonna catch some attention towards middle, but it's Benji to catch Purpo out and try and fight for the site. But they're already back towards this. GIANTX not gonna let it slip just yet, leaving Woot in a 1v4. Now, do you get any 1v1s? If you're GIANTX, you're hoping he doesn't. Spike's pretty far away. He's got a lot of people to get through and a lot of crossfires to break. But westside a little low. So maçı not sitting perfect. And there it is. It's so nearby. Oh no! MiniBoo caught him. Cloud goes down. I thought that could have worked, but it's Runner to fight back. Takes. Heretics like, well, they're going to be here.
30 seconds left.
No. No. You're good. Yeah. Full sight exec. All good. Oh, that's...
Yeah, tough retake for westside.
Yeah.
Now. They don't have
No
paranoia. No camera to... Well, they got a camera, but it's not checking the site.
10 seconds left.
Benji gonna have to move. Oh, he didn't get away in time. That was nice. Okay. They brought it back down to even footing, which we take those. Couple smokes for Purpo. This from Boo. Feels like it's all on this, really, doesn't it? Ah, he's just called off westside. Didn't think about it. And Purpo now spotted. Woo can now play to the time. Leave Purpo to make all the steps, make all the moves. The cross could be watched. He doesn't know. Purpo trying to be singular in his focus. Fighting forward, but the time started to tick and he knows it. Too many potential problems. A tap on the spike and the attention drawn. Woo toying with his dinner. Time running too.
You know, this year, even times last year, like, not every single player at every single moment is firing.
And that's fine, normally, but...
It's looking good.
Yep.
GIANTX's side, I like the start of round aggression, using the Yoru pushing through ramp at the same time, kind of creating a pincer towards the ramp.
And there's still players here though, right? Like this is still not easy for Heretics. Westside would need a big amount of impact on this though. They are focused towards CT. A labored fight wins out for him in the end, but he takes a lot of damage. And MiniBoo just sprays through and catches him, leaving it down to Runner and Purpo. trying to pick up the pieces. And Purpo's done well. Strides down ramp and takes away Benji. MiniBoo's position feels like a checkmate, and it is. Purpo dead and MiniBoo on an absolute tear here. Oh, wait, hold on.
Your ex again.
How's Fnatic? Have they ever run something like this?
Look, we both got.
Right now, who's got the... No. With a Vandal might be enough.
Here we go.
Oh, this is the one to make count. Wu does have a little bit of a system to this, doesn't he? And it ain't working out right. Westside goes down, but it's easy for Benji, who already predicted the position, but he might get checkmate here. Spammed away up with the paranoia to save him. Purple and Runner trying to deal with the problems, and they're all towards ramp. 3 of them sent scrambling back. 25 seconds and a quick TP. Boo is out of there with the spike.
Nice open plant here, but TP back from Purple.
Spike planted.
Gets it.
Does it.
Might fall defuse.
I think he's got the time on this as well. I don't think they can get back there in time. I don't think. Yeah, it's close, but it ain't even that close. Diffuse is there, Purple. Incredibly passive, knowing what was going on, the right call. But at the same time, you look on the other side of the map, MiniBoo trying to burst through heaven. This time gets it, Westside falls. The B site now looks so open. Oh, Wu, it's positioning. And Boo as well, they're so close in heaven trying to take a fight, but they both get cleared big from GIANTX. 3v3, still some util to work back in with. Gonna send in the drone, try and clear close, that's good, tick in the box. Pre-fight comes in as Purpo, tearing them apart. Just MiniBoo now in a 1v2. Like this low reposition though, he's gonna hear this. You need 4 in this round. The time's on his side.
This at all.
Certainly don't, but they're still checking. They're still looking! Yeah. Purpo again.
Tested.
He's, I don't want to say on a platter, but he's certainly the one to try and suffer through it, but it's Wu to best him. But he can't withstand Runner, who's been backfilling that space so well. They got caught trying to step ahead. This is getting a bit close here, and there will be recoverable weapons. You can already see it. Vandal with Boo. He's got his ult as well. Don't know if he's going to get the real chance to use it. RieNs with the tether goes in, just heard that behind us, but tomaszy still with a good kit. Westside closing, the gap getting closer. Smoke goes in, trying to play to the strengths, but does the barrel show? It's
Terrifying hearing that shield.
Yeah, it's an unpleasant feeling, just the sinking in your stomach, but away we go. tomaszy, back of the site looking a little bit unsure, but that shot was absolutely on the money. MiniBoo gone and now man advantage. Players in the right side of the map. Heretics need to make this count with 30 seconds left, and I think they're starting to hesitate here. Being held down, slowed down. Wood misses the chance. tomaszy, Runner, all going towards this together. This is so well. I love this. The GIANTX, I don't say probably, but might get to 12 on a round like this. The economy in tatters, but Wu, hold, no, not 1v1s, please don't give him isolated fights, what are we doing? Is this how you let it slip through your fingertips? You let Wu get away with daylight robbery. And Westside are such an impossible question. He needs a 1v5. Now Wu's the only one really with an actual big boy gun. Westside comes alive. But it ain't over yet.
30 seconds
Boo,
left.
the brains of the bunch still standing. 25 seconds. And keep in mind, Westside was having an absolute mare of a game.
He's also got ult here. If he wants to reposition to A, he can.
He's got those options. How does Boo play this? Looking for him. Feels like it's going to be... Is he really going this so late?
10 seconds left.
Ooh, I feel like you left it too late in the day. It's about 11 or 12. Oh, tomaszy misses the shot, and look at the pressure. Cloud again, right place here, denies MiniBoo. They now know what's coming their way. Westside has to be prepared. The ult gets flown in, finds nothing, I'm pretty sure. Wu now left down low, 34 HP. We're gonna get the breach shot throwing it. It is an absolute madness on ramp. But they pause for a second, but we've got 5 players on this side of the map. GIANTX. And it's a pause from Heretics.
They're in the perfect position. I don't want to say unlosable, but...
Don't you dare. tomaszy lands these. He lands these. Count to 3, pull the trigger? No. Got off the line.
Heretics will get through. No, they won't.
Nope, they absolutely will not. They are being torn asunder. I can't believe what I've witnessed. This is the maddest game yet. But RieNs, just a small sign of life, but that's all it is, a small sign of life, as it's a 1v3 for Benji.
A bit of a mistake from him, I think. But gonna be a C hit now for GIANTX.
MiniBoo spotting a couple on the cross. Not getting what he wants here. Gonna have to rescind away, fall away. Wait this one out. GIANTX will have at least some control, and they want a lot of control. Trying to set up towards this push on Waterfall, but that's a lot of targets, maybe too many to mention, as RieNs and Wu dealing with it well. Oh, runner. Holding that. At least catch RieNs. Now we've got Cloud as well. Utility back up in 5. Runner just a little further out by the paranoia, and Cloud's fallen. It's all on Runner, but just too many
Heretics have set up perfectly for this.
Yeah, and it looks like they've read it well. RieNs is ready for this one. MiniBoo would be the one to swing off the stun that comes in. Only good for 1, but decent damage. There is a bonus, so you're looking at damage being the name of the game, and the timing not quite right there. So 4 players standing for GIANTX. After actually walking into what I felt was probably a bit of, I don't want to say a trap, but it was the more stacked side of the map. And Benji and Boo, more of a formality now to see if they can do a little additional damage or cost any more towards the GIANTX side.
Last player standing.
Not going to get much here, it looks like. Nicely done, GIANTX.
Again.
Yeah, and look at the rubble side of things. It does mean tomaszy is very alone here. MiniBoo is prowling, spotted, but now here comes the cavalry. Oh my, wait, no, the paint shell got tomaszy in the end. Oh my word.
The 5 sub isn't here, so this should be fine.
Yeah, I think Boo looking to back away, but eyeing it up. MiniBoo willing to put a little bit of his life on the line. Ult going to come in as well, still guarding, going to make them at least fall away for now. You're looking at the lurk coming in, maybe teed up with some success. Maybe some damage to be done as the plant's in play. But the lurk really is the main part of this. MiniBoo checks on it.
I don't know how they made that raid.
To that extent as well.
Beautiful.
I don't know if there was a step or something happened, but they felt they were on the money. You have the tail ult to clear out towards water, force tomaszy forward. But then you look at the rest of the team, they'll be down out by Mound.
He's an open plant though, that's the only saving grace.
Guardian there, 2 Vandals, C's still in. C's not bad actually, but it doesn't really do what's needed. But here come the rest of Heretics flying through. Popo!
Open plant, that's one on the run. Like, Heretics are in awkward positions having to fight out Mound, and beautiful shots in.
Rubble will be 1 out, fought for. And it's going to be a swing actually from
Beautiful.
Benji. Off the swing on the door, the stun comes in, all teed up.
The salvos were used to break the door, the stun came in, the flash, everything was beautiful.
Benji with a little 1-2 step here. Benji! He kept doing the damage on it. Now Cloud and westside. Oh, that's the spot there. Woot knows now where westside's gone off to. But look at the spike. Cloud running. Boo's got to hear it, surely. Oh, he don't think he heard it in time, but he can buy time here. He can be a nuisance, he can get out of danger. But Cloud, westside trying to close the gap in the correct positioning on the paranoia. Blind, sending it out. Boo knows his life is the thorn in their side. They want to clear him and clear him fast. If he can just buy him a little bit of time, he did the best he could.
Pushed out, he's trying to find something, but he's not going to get anything.
He's gambled on the wrong side, right? It was a risky roll, but it's the plan for him. I think it is here. Westside gonna have to work for it, tricky. And they've got a good read. They know where he is. The util giving away the game. This is a tough battle to be won. It ain't gonna results. I'm sure that's somewhere in their minds, but resetting and coming back in is the name of the game. But MiniBoo, he's trying to be a bit cheeky here. And again, the support system is so well done. RieNs really trying to bail him out of that one. He does well to find 2. A little bit risky in a round like this to make the play, but if you've got the support, why not go for it? But a 4v3 isn't impossible. Benji's got to play this right. The wall is allowing a bit of room for Runner here. It's gorgeous from Runner, reading it well. But the damage is just too much for him to bear.
tomashy's going to get aggressive again, trying to find something. Knowing that in the 2v3 he has to do something.
But it feels readable though, doesn't it? It feels almost expected.
Heretics once again going for a flank approach. But that fade out's going to give enough information that potentially this is coming in with numbers.
Yeah, RieNs is a lot of util as well. Boo still with his smug swoot. With his... it's not clean enough from Cloud. RieNs going to take the first step. And you got to feel that the area left a little unchecked was towards Waterfall. tomaszy now not subtle in his way. He's trying to find an angle. That's nice. Boo down. Oh, another! tomaszy digging deep here. Gets his head down. Oh! Oh, it's on into this for Heretics, but it's not the little kind of set pieces or the set plays. It's the fact that benjy's about to get a How's he got on Cloud? That feels ridiculous, but fair play.
A nice little idea from Heretics, pushing deep on westside, and westside's making the call that...
I can hear Kuka and Yinzu next door being very loud.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Plants in.
It should be a tough post-plant now for GIANTX. They're kind of surrounded on all corridors, so they could isolate a duel potentially, but discipline from RieNs and MiniBoo.
I like this little wall put in play as well. So maybe going to try and time that to turn the attention to make them feel overwhelmed. So using it a little against them, but Runner, you can see it, right? There's nowhere to look.
Yeah, no full armors here. So MiniBoo should be in a good position.
Ooh,
Just
Cloud, all right.
Just the one.
A little bit of that. I'll take one of those.
There's a good opening from GIANTX though. There's nothing on the C side that's that scary. Just RieNs on breach, which
Ooh, just avoid benjy, kind of, really.
pretty much
Avoid
the
that
Viper roll
util.
coming in.
Ooh. Boo. Boo. Oh my god. Ah. This is wild. The GIANTX with this buy are looking so good at this. RieNs, benjy, and Woot now. How do they get in? The site, no access to site.
Yeah, they're having to use the other lanes because they're gonna have to dodge this Viper ult, but it's
There's no way in.
Right.
There's no way in. So many players, so much util in the way. Visually, what are you meant to try and do here? Nothing. For now, I need to be careful. Yinzu and Bay are close enough; they can just come in and beat me up. Scary, those two. Root, easy. Oh, it's so good. Why do they make it look so easy to play Rubble like this? I feel like GIANTX had like a really nice approach to it a couple of times. That Neon working so well though. Oh, this spot. I hate it because no one ever checks it. And it always works. The Heretics aren't far away. Woot trying to slow him down here. Ult going to be forcing this. He's going to swing it. He's only got the Sheriff to hand. Woot's ult's going to deny Runner, but it's going to be down to 3. Boo, RieNs, and benjy trying to play it back through, but it's Boo. Name on the headlines here. Boo going absolutely wild as Cloud left in a 1v2 and the positions are rough. Has to give it away. Whoa. GIANTX now Cloud, I think. Oh, the paint shell in the seas. It's a classic.
70.
No. Host is coming in. How you doing, Bayer? Yeah. You were really loud with Yinzu. It's great. Yeah. Well, I feel like I'm talking to myself here, but Kukuka did just wave hello and come in for a second.
She didn't. Lost her mind.
It's crazy you're gaslighting me like this. That's there's no way they do anything with this, right? Come on now, benjy.
Benjy's trying.
I need you to relax a little, benjy. It feels like he's trying to win this or something. Benjy, I've warned you about these things. Relax a little. It's a 2v4 rather than a 2v5. But the paranoia. Benjy, please. We weren't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention, but now I have to. The wall's there. He's stalling him out. He's doing bits. benjy, one more. Oh, Boo, you up to it? Time's pretty good here, but it is back to the wall, right? Like, oh my God, Boo, have you done him in? Oh.
And Boo, but ultimately, still GIANTX converting. And I'm getting nervous with my cursing abilities.
It was a decent curse, honestly, mate. That was
I think it's decent.
Yeah. It wasn't like the
Ooh,
best.
smoke. GIANTX gonna re-clear.
Boo, a little cubby. Nice. He's done well from it, actually, as has RieNs. Where the hell did these kills happen? Has Prius come over to EMEA? Purpo certainly is on the stage here today. 2 kills already this round, eyeing up a couple more, can't make it. Runner left in a 1v3, not gonna happen. What I do like is now we've got what I like to call a game on our hands. Well, I guess we find out now. Can GIANTX make a go of this? So far, Cloud says yes. Boo removed. They want to battle, and they're taking them. Woot's gone down. You've got MiniBoo sweating bullets back here. He's got problems just about everywhere. Disrespecting the utility. Goes about as well as expected, leaving benjy in a 1v4. Beautiful work.
Big fight though, man.
Oh my God, MiniBoo! Are you serious? While all of that happened, he was actually completely let loose.
Breach done, salvo's coming in.
Oh, it's complete free reign, and one just drops out of the sky.
tomaszy, Razor, I think just completely whips.
Never gave it to the camera. Shout out to Mini.
It's true.
War pace seam. Oh! Okay, we've got some of these players getting caught here, right? We just had, you know, MiniBoo getting away with murder, tomaszy making a meal of it. Now it's going to be MiniBoo getting caught on the other side. RieNs are going to answer back towards west side. And now down to a 4v4, but it's super quick towards this B site.
They're looking for something here, Heretics, some proactivity. Maybe we're going to see this breach shot come through.
Spike planted.
Yeah. Oh my God, Woot. RieNs trying to hunt behind them. Just every
AO
ult.
as well.
Oh dear.
No.
Oh dear. This is a horrific round to watch. Boo can't be happy, but now he's got to deal with the mess that's been made. Committed to this. Succeeded from this position before. Find both Runner and Cloud. Time ticking. They've got to make a move. Runner completely unawares, and Boo, that might have been visible. But he's up against Cloud on the other side. He wants to get to half. Boo! Trying to show some intent on that C site, but I don't think they fancy it. I wouldn't. I can see what's on the other side, though. They don't have that luxury. Runner making it look rather uninviting, and a pivot through towards that B site. Still with util, can clear out towards blue door, might force forward the player, but no, didn't put it towards it. It's MiniBoo to try and deal with it. Now isolated, 1v1. Cloud wins out, stalls out, looking back towards main. He knows they've got to come through 25 seconds or they run towards C, and look who's in the corner. Runner waits. Obvious work this time from Boo, couldn't save him. And now starting to run out of time and options, they gotta go. 15 seconds. RieNs just got two of them out of nowhere. I have no idea how. The plant is pivotal.
I thought Pebo was going to stick that home.
Yeah, I know. I was a bit worried for it myself, but Cloud has crept so close here. He's done well this early on. Oh, spotted! Couldn't snap up though. Benji outdone, leaving just RieNs, who made this look doable in the first place with the 2 picks he found earlier. But now, you give him a chance!
Next shot. Going into the future.
Not enough.
Okay, who cares? Individuals are popping.
It's done, it's done. It's cooked. Runner, Cloud, and westside trying to get aggressive, and Benji out here making it look easy. Cloud, the last man alive in a 1v3. There's bigger conversations to be had, but for now, can he deny what feels inevitable? A run through towards A, Spike heading over to that side.
Fade out to work with, but it's going to have to be a massive round for Cloud.
Cover going out.
Cloud has the possibility to do this. He's one of those players. And look at his kills, 23. The guy's been good. Right now he's being toyed with. Tough situation for him. Next step to take. So many potential threats. Boo being passive, smart. Cloud.
MiniBoo is just...
In spawn. It is weird. There go the salvos. Gonna pop the ult on this, but time's running so low here. It's just